So just going on the back of that, you're the CEO. The responsibility of the whole organization is on your shoulders, and as they say, the buck stops with you.
Mhm.
And it's a very difficult situation for the airline. There's loads of challenges happening, and as I recall, there's also losses of staff who are, the Middle Eastern carriers, as they were growing, were poaching a lot of people. So there's many different pressures coming. How do you stay positive and encouraged in such a situation? Or how did you?
First of all, from a personality perspective, I'm an optimist.
Okay.
And I think that is a big benefit because, and I guess the grounding I had from my past roles, we went through in Lafarge, the economic crisis of 2008, 2009.
Mm-hmm.
We were in a group operations meeting when Lehman Brothers went down.
All right.
And I saw the restructuring that we had to do because I was
Mm-hmm.
sitting right at the center of the organization in the Paris headquarters. And I saw, big corporate reaction and how you need to actually stay very balanced
Mm-hmm.
and not throw, not do knee-jerk reactions, but just go very systematically saying, what are our big picture issues
Yep.
and how do we need to actually tackle them?
Mm.
And so as I took over at KQ, and also seeing from the wisdom, because we had
Yep.
started seeing those tailwinds from with Titus still at the helm,
Mm-hmm.
and seeing how Titus handled some of the things. And so for me, it was about staying very balanced
Mm-hmm.
and making sure you understand the facts well.
Right.
And if you understand the facts well, then you know how to react.
Mm-hmm.
And also as a leader, and because we've done a lot of leadership training and engagement, and
Mm-hmm.
when you're developing a leader, and also KQ had a very good also leadership training
Development, yeah.
developing process. I think a leader must also give hope to the people that they
Mm-hmm.
lead, and it's important that even in the worst of times, if you believe in what is possible,
Yep.
then you must sell that hope,
Okay.
and you must lead people from the point of view, hey guys, things are tough, but these are the things we are doing because we have a plan
Yep.
to be able to steer the course. And I think for me, that's always what led me. I would tell people that I would sleep very comfortably at night.
Okay.
Because if you go home and you're carrying the problems and
Yeah.
you don't sleep, then you won't be able to wake up the next day to be able to engage in the things that you have to do. And then you've also got to let people do their job. If you give people a task, let them move on to it. And that's part of the reason where, born out of the first actions we took after I took over as CEO, within a year we went now to a full organization sort of restructure called transformation, called Operation Pride.
Yeah.
And that was on the back of all these things we had done in that period.
Yeah.
To lay the groundwork for a true organizational transformation.
Okay. Everything that you've said is great, and all of this is looking at you as an individual, but you also have the responsibility for your leadership team and below them everyone else in the organization. How do you then motivate the team that's working beneath you? Because everyone's being pulled in different directions. You still have an operating airline with passengers that have expectations. You're facing challenges here of a financial nature, operational nature. You have a positive nature. How do you pass that on and encourage the people beneath you to keep them focused, and keep them eyes on the prize, as they say?
So there were some changes we had to make for people,
Mm-hmm.
because obviously in different times you need different skill sets.
Okay.
For the challenge that we are facing. So inevitably there are some people changes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, as I said, we had a very good leadership development program in KQ, which was not just leadership at this level, but very clear, articulated leadership development. And I credit the team that had developed that, because through the KQ Pride Center, there was a very structured process. And one of the things we overlaid the leadership development process with was we were doing team coaching, right up to the leadership N-1, N-2, and we used a group that was helping us have those tough leadership conversations together on an ongoing basis. And we would actually take time. I think I remember we used to meet once every month to have direct coaching, team coaching engagements, and where you just download and have the conversations around how are we feeling, how are things going, what are we working on, how are our teams going through this process. And that was very powerful because it also helped sort of keep the team connected, because you're seeing the common challenges that you're facing.